So let's talk about sidejacking. So sidejacking attack or session hijacking is the process of stealing someone's access to a website with a remote service by intercepting and using the credential that identified the user or victim in that specific server. Usually sidejacking attacks are performed through accounts where the user types in their username and password, and session hijacking is a type of security threat in which an attacker hacks a session by intercepting and reading network traffic between the two parties to steal the session cookie. So the attacker can make use of your cookie to impersonate your account and can do everything a user can do when logging in any website. So sidejacking attack works to find non-secure socket layers cookies. So let's talk about the attacks, how you can perform as sidejacking attack. So there are a couple of steps or couple of tools that you need to use, like ettercap, then ferret, then also at the end we'll be using the main tool of sidejacking, which is hamster. So first let's open ettercap. So we need to set as a middleman to start our process. So we will be using ETS0, then select. So let's search for all the hosts are connected in our server or in our machine. So let's set this as target 1 and select target. Okay, not this. Target, current target. So this is as 1 to 4. So our Windows machine is target 2, and we'll be selecting our Kali Linux online to 168.1.1033 3 or 2. Let's check 3. So let's run our man in the middle attack, ARP spoofing, sniff, remote connection. Okay, so ARP spoofing is running, so that's all we have to do using ettercap. So let's now run our ferret. So ferret is a nice little tool that runs with a hamster. So hamster is a tool that can be used for sidejacking. So it can act as a proxy server, while ferret is used for sniffing cookies and in the network. So in this receipt we will look at how to hijack some session. So after we done with ARP poisoning using ettercap, okay, so let's run. Okay, this one is running. So okay, let's open command line. So let's run hamster. So just type hamster sidejack and it's running. So after that we need to run ferret sidejack. So all I have to do is ferret sidejack minus I ETS0. ETS0 means your wireless adapter. So my wireless adapter is ETS0. So just type ETS0 and so as you can see our session is already up and running. So and what you have to do now is you have to visit on this website to. So before visiting on this website, what you have to do now is you have to manually set your proxy to this and port to this, because as you can see this is asking for this. So just press this, press paste and go. So change adapter, select ETS0 and we are done with this. So in here as you can see our session ID is running, and we can sniff our session ID, and also in our ethercap, as you can see. So let's go to our Windows machine and run some website. So as you can see, our session ID is all up and running, and it will continue to run. So let's go to Google. As you can see, it is also running on my Windows 7, which is, as you can see, IE Windows 7. So this session is also running in here. So it will give you all of those sessions, and you can sidejack using this session ID. As you can see, this is all of the sessions you can find in here. So these are all the process that you can do to sidejack any IP address. So as you can see, these are all of the sessions. So let's see the session ID also in here. As you can see, session ID, let's go to like Google Web to see if as you can see, you can also get username and also password, cookies, and all of those. So as you can see, I type test and test because the username and password is also test, and you can sniff all of those in here. So these are all of the sessions. As you can see, cookie, login test, and also password is test. So you can get all of those cookies and all of those in here. So you can view all of those cookies also in here. So you can see everything in here. Though this attack can also be used to hijack someone's session while they are logged in a website, making things much faster than cracking password. So isn't that cool? You can get all of this without even trying hard. So that's all about session hijacking using couple of the tools like Hamster, Array, Ferret, and also Ethercap. And also, as you can see, Ethercap also show you the username and password that you provide into in here. So you can get all of those information and session hijacking using these tools.